The science of attraction is simple. People move toward things that look balanced, and people move away from things that look imbalanced. That's the idea of beauty. Beauty is essentially looking symmetrical, looking very symmetrical. Ugly, quote unquote, or unattractive is not looking as symmetrical. So, for example, let's say somebody has their eyes are symmetrically well with their nose and their lips. They're generally going to be somebody you consider attractive. Their breasts might be symmetrical with their butt. For a guy, his chest, his abs are symmetrical. You know. Now, let's say somebody's eye is the left eye is going up and the bottom eye is going down. They're not parallel. They are parallel, but they're not even, right? Now that's going to look unattractive. Let's say somebody's nose is extremely skinny and long, or extremely big and large. It can throw somebody off. Let's say somebody's lip, like if you ever seen like a cleft lip or a lip that's been damaged, like, you know, even with someone's body. Let's say somebody has some big scars, or let's say somebody's super skinny, or let's say somebody's super big. You know, there's an imbalance there, which kind of pushes the person away. A good example is if you look at Halloween and scary movies and stuff like that. Normally, the scary characters are like bones, and they look like they're dying. They look like death, right? We are attracted to life and beauty, and we are unattracted to death naturally, because the subconscious mind, it wants to survive. And when it sees things that look like survival, it moves toward it, that can reproduce, create life. You know, the act of having sex and all of this, really, the underlying real reason is to create life. So we move toward that which looks symmetrical and which looks youthful and lively. And we move away from things that are unsymmetrical and that look like it's dying or decaying. And so this goes back to the video I just dropped, which says the number one choosing signal is eye contact. Because if somebody looks at you for more than 2 seconds, they're looking at you and they're not because you look survival. Something about you looks survival. It's attractive. You know, let's say your eyes are symmetrical, and let's say your eyes are green. Now they might look at your eyes longer because your eyes are attractive. It's colorful. It looks like life, right? Or it might just be you and they're looking at you. So if they look at you for more than 2 seconds, they're definitely attracted. Because if they aren't attracted, naturally they're going to look away from you. You ever seen somebody that you're just not attracted to? You either don't notice them, or there's nothing to really stare at unless there's something obvious in their face, like that's standing out. Otherwise, there's no reason for them to stare at you long, especially women, because women already know that when they stare at guys, it can trigger the guy to be like, oh, does she want to talk to me? You know, so they don't really want to be bothered, especially beautiful women. So this is the science of attraction on a very basic level. I'll go further in the next video.